Commander Vextal's crystalline exoskeleton gleamed under the harsh lights of the Haelor battlecruiser's bridge as he studied the sensor readings. The human vessel ahead appeared insignificant, a mere speck against the cosmic void. Its hull bore the scars of countless journeys, dented and patched in places that suggested desperation rather than military prowess. "Target acquired, Commander," reported Lieutenant Kordash, his mandibles clicking with anticipation. "The human ship shows minimal energy signatures. Their reactor appears to be running at barely 30% capacity." Vextal nodded, his compound eyes reflecting the tactical display. The Haelor Empire had spent decades expanding across the outer rim, crushing any resistance with overwhelming force. These humans, these soft-bodied creatures from the third spiral arm, had been nothing more than a minor inconvenience until now. Their vessels were primitive, their weapons laughably outdated, and their defensive capabilities virtually non-existent. "Begin the attack sequence," Vextal commanded, his voice resonating through the bridge with imperial authority. "Standard protocol, disable their engines first, then board for resource extraction." The massive Haelor dreadnought Eternal Conquest began its approach. Its hull stretched nearly 2 kilometers, bristling with plasma cannons and quantum torpedoes. The human ship, designated as Wanderer's Hope according to intercepted transmissions, measured barely 300 meters from bow to stern. As the distance closed, something unexpected appeared on the sensors. The human vessel's energy signature suddenly spiked, not with weapons charging, but with something else entirely. "Commander," Kordash called out, uncertainty creeping into his voice. "They're broadcasting on all frequencies. It appears to be a warning." The message crackled through the communication array in broken Haelor dialect. "Unknown vessel. You are advised to maintain distance. We carry experimental cargo. Approach is not recommended." Vextal's mandibles spread in what passed for amusement among his kind. Experimental cargo? What could these primitives possibly possess that would threaten the might of the Haelor Empire? The first volley of plasma fire erupted from the Eternal Conquest, striking the human ship's starboard hull. The expected result would have been catastrophic hull breach and immediate surrender. Instead, the energy seemed to dissipate across the ship's surface like water on heated metal. "Impossible," whispered the tactical officer. "Our plasma cannons registered direct hits, but their hull integrity remains at 100%. Before Vextal could respond, the human ship began to change. Its scarred exterior started shifting, revealing panels and structures that hadn't been visible moments before. The vessel's true size became apparent as sections extended and unfolded like the petals of some mechanical flower. What had appeared to be a small cargo hauler now revealed itself as something far more sophisticated. "Commander," Kordash's voice carried panic now. "Energy readings are off the scale. They're charging something massive." The Wanderer's Hope completed its transformation, now measuring over a kilometer in length. Weapon ports opened along its hull, revealing technology that defied Haelor understanding. Strange geometries twisted around what appeared to be dimensional stabilizers, and the space around the human vessel began to ripple with gravitational distortions. "All weapons, full assault," Vextal roared, but it was too late. The human ship fired once. A single beam of coherent energy that seemed to exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously struck the Eternal Conquest. The Haelor shields, designed to withstand the combined firepower of entire fleets, collapsed instantly. The beam passed through their hull as if it were made of paper, selectively disabling every weapon system while leaving life support intact. In the sudden silence that followed, a new voice emerged from the communications array. This time, the Haelor translation was perfect. "This is Captain Maria Rodriguez of the Human Colonial Defense Force. Your vessel has been disabled but not destroyed as a gesture of mercy. The cargo we warned you about is a prototype dimensional weapon system being transported to our research facility. We suggest you reconsider your aggressive expansion policies before encountering other human vessels." Commander Vextal stared at the tactical display showing his crippled ship. The humans had not only defended themselves but had done so with such precision that they'd left the Haelor crew completely at their mercy. As rescue ships appeared on long-range sensors, bearing human markings, he realized the Empire had made a grave miscalculation about these supposedly primitive beings. The Wanderer's hope folded back into its innocuous cargo hauler configuration and continued on its original course, leaving behind a very different Haelor Empire, one that would think twice before underestimating human ingenuity again.